In one of the documentaries that you watched on the origins of hip hop, KRS-One made a special note about NWA, stating that the group, popularly known as NWA, is actually called Niggas with Attitude. Niggas with Attitude was part of a reclamation movement. And in order to understand why young African Americans in the post civil rights generation would want to reclaim the term nigga, it is important to take into consideration the history of the use of the word. Now, for those of you who have taken ES 101, you know that racism is both an ideology and a practice. The ideology of racism connected the term nigga or nigger as a way of degrading and denigrating blacks, particularly during the period of enslavement and into the Jim Crow era. Historians believe that the term nigger evolved from negar, which is an English word that derived from negro, the Spanish word for black. Whatever its origins, by the early 19th century, it is clear that the term was part of the American lexicon used as a word to dehumanize African Americans. In 1837, a black abolitionist minister named Hosea Easton described whites' use of the term nigger and the way that it reinforced white supremacy. He wrote, "Nigger is an opprobrious term employed to impose contempt upon blacks as an inferior race. The term itself would be perfectly harmless were it used only to distinguish one class from another. But it is not used with that intent. It flows from the fountain of purpose to injure." Hosea Easton went on to talk about how the use of the term nigger was used as a weapon against other whites, particularly to police the behavior of children by accusing them of being worse than niggers, ignorant as niggers, having no more credit than niggers. So the term nigger then was and is a part of the culture of white supremacy in the United States and is an integral part of the wages of whiteness described by W.E.B. Du Bois. Du Bois spoke of the psychological advantages that whites experienced regardless of their class status because of their ability to project inferiority onto blacks.